Oh, here to break down what this all means is NYU Stern School of Business professor Suzy Welch. What is going on here? I think we all have this expectation that, you know, our kids are going to have a harder time than we had, but they feel so much better about the situation.
Yeah, when I first read about these results, I thought, well, the death of Gen Z has been greatly exaggerated, right? Because our generation, and the statistics, the Gallup poll really shows this, our generation is sort of that they're dead to us. They're over. They're entitled. They're lazy. They don't know how to work. But Gen Z is filled with hope and optimism for themselves. These numbers are very high because there's this 76% that says, I'm very optimistic about the future. 85% believe they'll achieve the goals that they set out for themselves. And meanwhile, the general population, which is us, people who are not Gen Z, say, forget it, they're never going to achieve anything.
Okay, but who's right?
Well, we shall find out. I actually believe in Gen Z. I think that they want to know how to achieve. They want to learn more. I think they want a different future than we wanted, and that might be the source of some of the frustration. When the poll asked them, "What is your dream? You know, what's your American dream?" They said something that's kind of, I think, a little bit startling to our generation. They said, "We want to make enough money to live comfortably." Now, that on its face sounds like an okay goal. I want to make enough money to live comfortably, but when their word "comfortably" is not about financial security, it's about anxiety. If you look deeper into the results, right? They'll do anything to avoid anxiety. They want to have lives that are anxiety-free. And that's why we saw quiet quitting, right, lazy girl jobs, fun employment, all of those trends.
And you think if this poll was taken of a generation or two back, or three back, the answer would have been not just, I want to be comfortable,
yes,
but I want to do better than my parents?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that, to me, was what I thought was the American dream.
That's right. They have a very tamped down, diminished American dream, and who's to say it's wrong? Maybe that but what we see, what the implications for business are, is that they are moving away from work and business being the source of their happiness and self-actualization and identity.
I can't say I'm shocked or surprised. I mean, they grew up with the Great Recession, followed by COVID and the pandemic and crazy lockdowns.
Yes. And their view of the future can be quite nihilistic.
Right. If you look at some of those things, if you grew up and watched your parents get in trouble during the Great Recession, you think, I'm not going to put myself through the things my parents did and sacrifice all those things
for what?
For nothing.
For the man. They don't want to do it.
Am I wrong to have more hope for Gen Z than maybe some of the other named generations? I think
no, I don't. I have a lot of hope for them because they have one really beautiful thing about them.
But they're different, aren't they? They're different,
they are different.
than the you know, hoverboard generation,
yes,
whatever the hell they live in their parents' basement.
Yeah, no, they are, at least in my classroom, my experience, and I talk to a lot of people from Gen Z, they want to work very, very, they want to have meaningful lives, okay? So that's
not just apps on their iPhone.
No, they want to, they actually like more in real life communication than previous generations. I have a lot of hope for them, actually. I know that's countercultural.
But let me ask you this. We've been talking about the UAW this morning with the auto union, and we've now seen a sort of union movement with UPS across the country. It's happening broadly.
Yeah.
How does that play into this?
I think that Gen Z would be more likely to want to be unionized than previous generations. That because they don't trust institutions, and their trust institutions all-time low, because they don't trust, they're not going to trust their boss to say...
The union's not an institution?
Well, they don't know that yet, right? They see
They're some of the worst the management at the union.
Okay, they are going to pick management as being the institution, the man, the boss, and I think they'd be more likely to unionize because they don't see work, they don't see, okay, if I unionize, it's going to hurt my upward trajectory, it's going to take me out of management, because they don't have long-term views about how long they're going to stay at a company.